Hi, Henry Smith here from my21kformula.com. Today I just want to talk to you about some basic internet marketing fundamentals. I know I've got a lot of people who have seen some of my advertising, or they've come to my websites, they've filled in a form, and maybe they've watched a video and they're looking for ways to make money through internet marketing, ways of making money online, basically. And a lot of people that I've communicated with seem to not really understand the basics of how you actually make money online, how we make money online. So I just want to demystify a few things here, just to talk about some of the basics, so that you understand and are able to put things into perspective. Now, it's very, making money online. There are different ways of making money online. First of all, you have to sell something. So you either have to sell a product or a service to make money. You sell a product or a service in exchange for money. That's what a business is. So we're talking about having a home-based business. Now, in terms of what kind of product or service we market, you can market physical products or services or even digital products, and I prefer digital products. What I mean by digital products is that these are products that are maybe information courses that are online, or software, or things like that. These are things that are online, so when people purchase them, they get instant access to them. So unlike if they purchase a physical product like a printer or a laptop or something, you have to then ship it all the way to them, and they have to take delivery. With digital products, they purchase it and they download it or get access to it immediately. Okay, so these are what we call digital product. And digital products are also very, very profitable, because you don't have that overhead. The margins, the profit margins on physical products are low compared to the profit margins on digital products. Digital products have a very high profit margin. That's why I market them. There's a lot of profit in them. You can make anywhere from 50, 60, 70, 80, even up to 100% commission marketing digital products. So that's why I market them. With physical products, you'll be lucky to make, it's 50% and below, really. You're lucky if you make 50, 20%, 30%. So that's why I love digital products, and that's why I recommend you should be marketing digital products as well. So how do you market digital products? Well, the best way to market digital products is to use a system. There's two ways. You can either learn how to set up a selling system for yourself online, and there are lots of courses, and some courses are very expensive. Some people pay $1,000, $2,000 just to learn how to set up a marketing system to market their digital products. Or you can have it, so now the thing is, you got to know, some of it is technical, some of it you just have to understand how the psychology, how to selling skills and technical skills are also used. Okay, if you want to develop an internet marketing selling system online. So take, for example, you have to learn how to develop web pages. This is just actually before that, you have to learn how to develop web pages. Okay, so I'm just drawing here on my little pad. You can see this little box here, and this is, okay, imagine that is a website. Okay, that little website with a little box in the middle of it, that little website is a capture page. The purpose of that page, of that website, is to let's straighten up my papers here, is to basically get people to come to that website, and you want them to put their name and email into that page. Okay, now so we call that a capture page. Some people call it a squeeze page. This is just fundamental to marketing digital products, because the reason why we send people to a capture page first, because there are different elements. I'll explain that in a minute. The next thing, it goes to, so a capture page, CP, then it goes to a sales page. Okay, so the capture page, as you can see, goes to a sales page. Alright, so once they fill in their name and email address in the little box on that form, on the capture page, they're redirected to a sales page, and that sales page will explain the product. It could be a video, or it could be in writing, it depends. A video, but if it's in writing, the words have got to be very carefully written, usually by a copywriter who actually knows how to express in skillful sales language, so that they can communicate the benefits to the person, to the potential customer, so that they will buy. Because if you just write any old rubbish, okay, people are not going to get it and they're not going to buy. So usually use a copywriter. Now, why do we use a capture page? Why don't we just send people directly to the sales page? Some people say the reason is because the way people are on the internet, okay, there are millions and hundreds of millions of people on the internet searching for things every day, and people today have very short attention spans. Okay, they search, they hop from one site to another, site to site to site to site to site, going from one site to another, and when they go to a website, the chances of them coming back to that website is very slim. Okay, because if someone comes to your website, they land on it for 2 seconds, 10 seconds, and they look around, and then they're off and they go to another website. Maybe you want to be able to grab them back and say, hey, come back and have another look. And 2 days later they've forgotten about you. They've forgotten the website, they've forgotten your web address, and yeah, I was looking at the product on that website, but I can't remember the name. Oh, never mind, I'm going to search someone else. So you really want to be able to contact people who have visited your website, okay, to bring them back to your website, to take another look. Because the truth is, when somebody lands on your website, they may not be ready to purchase on that particular day. They may not buy on that particular day. Do you see what I mean? So if they don't buy today, or they're not ready to buy right now, doesn't mean that they won't buy in the future. So you want to be able to invite them back. They may not have the money, maybe the wrong time, maybe be in the wrong place, just may not be ready. So you want to be able to invite them back to that website to take another look, invite them back to that website time and time again, so that maybe one day they'll land on that page and they'll also be ready. So it'll be right time, right place, and they buy. But how are you ever going to get them to come back to your website? If you don't know who they are, you can't call them back. So the best way, the traditional way we use is email. Okay, so what happens is that we create we call it a capture page. Like I said, you can see here. Okay, it's capture that way. Yeah. Capture page. All right. They put the email in the box, name and email. Sometimes you can have 2 fields, name and email address. They put that in there, then it redirects them to the sales page. Then they watch a video or whatever they watch, but now we've got their name and email address. Do you see what I mean? And then we can send them emails from time to time, maybe once a week or twice a week or every day. It depends on what you're selling, the type of marketing you're doing. Every other day you're sending them emails to remind them about who you are. Remember, who your business, your website, what you have to offer. You build a relationship with them by sending them emails. If you send them 2 emails, you can piss them off and they unsubscribe. So you don't want to overdo it, but you want to give them more information. Maybe they didn't spend enough time on your website to make an informed decision to buy. Okay, so you send them emails on a regular basis. They get to know your business better, they get to know you better, and sometimes after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 months or 3 months, or sometimes even a year, they can come back, because number one, they know who you are, and once you're sending them emails, they know how to get back to you. They just click on the link in the email and they're back at that website. So this capture is very, very important. Capturing the name and email address on the capture page. I hope I'm touching the right one. And then directing them to the sales page. Because if you send them to the sales page and they're gone, you'll never be able to get them back. You see what I mean? You'll never be able to get them back. You won't even know who they are, and they'll never come back either. 99.99% chance. So the sales page has got, usually a video, and something for people to buy. Okay, so when they watch it on the sales page, they watch a video, and sometimes it's a video, sometimes it's long written text. Again, written by a copywriter, because it has to be written professionally. Okay, with what we call sales language, not hype language, but sales language, the correct psychology that will make people purchase. Okay, because if it's written, here's the thing, you can get 100 people on the capture page. That's the capture page. On the sales page. All right, and maybe only 1% of them might buy. 1 in 100 might buy. But if it's written really, really well, you can get 5 of them to buy. So you can go up from 1% to 5%, maybe even sometimes 10%. What makes a difference? How well the sales script on the sales page is written. Now, if it's a video, again, it's the same thing. How well the video is recorded, not in terms of quality, but the message it portrays. Do you see what I mean? The message it portrays is very important in how many people, how many visitors convert into sales. We call this conversion. So the conversion rate can be high or low depending on the quality of the sales message, the copy. We call it sales copy in this industry. So that's important. So if you want to try and sell a product, you want to know that can you sell it? Do you have the skills to sell a product, effectively? There's no point in just, I can just write any old rubbish there, because it just may not convert. You might get you may even be so bad you get 1 in 500. So that means the sales copy is very bad. It has to be rewritten by a professional. But if you get a professional to write it, you could convert maybe even 10%, 20%. 20 in 100. You see what I mean? So that's important in the sales process. Now, the same thing applies to the capture page. If your capture page it has the right copy, sales psychology on it, you'll get more people leave their email address. Sometimes you can get 5% people leave their email address to get there, because the message on the capture page, don't forget, it's not just a page with an email box. It has some writing above and writing below, or sometimes even video, persuading them to leave their name and email address. Now, if this writing is not correctly done, or the video does not correctly communicate the message, you might only get 5% of people leave their email address. So it means 100 people visit this capture page, and only 5 people leave. But if it's very effectively done, the sales message on the capture page, the introduction message, the sales video or the sales writing, if it's correctly done by a professional, you can get 25, 30, 40% leaving their email address. See the difference between 5% and 25, or 40%. So what does that tell you? It's not just enough just to, a lot of people think, I would like to set up my own internet business, but they don't have the skills necessary to, not only the technical thing to create the capture page, and the technical know-how to redirect it to the sales page, okay, and the technical thing to do it. They also don't have the sales psychology expertise to put the right message on those pages to get the maximum effect from the web visitors. Do you see what I mean? Let's move my hand out the way. Okay, some people, most people are not trained to do that. Now you can learn to do that. Okay, and it's very important. It's a very, very powerful and important skill to learn. In fact, I'm going to give you information of how you can learn to do that. Okay, but the other thing is, I will also want to point out is you also need something called, which I didn't mention. Paper's falling down here. Right. The other thing, you need something called an autoresponder. We call it an autoresponder, and I didn't draw it down. AR. Let's call it AR. Oh no, so not there. I'll draw it there. AR. Let's cross that out. You see what I put AR under there? Okay. Where is it? There it is. Some capture page, when they leave their name and email address, they go into something called an autoresponder. Okay, an autoresponder is what we call it's a database system that stores the name and email addresses, and it also stores your letters. the letters and emails that you're going to be sending out to them on a regular basis. So you can store pre-written email addresses that are sent out on a regular basis, and you can write new emails and send them out to the whole list, rather than collecting an individual name and email address and then sending an email one by one. If you have 100 people on the email list, 100 people have visited this page and left their email address, okay, and 100 people or 1,000 people have come here, let's say 3,000 people have come here, and 30%, 1,000 have actually left their name and email address, okay, and then what you do is that you can use the autoresponder system to email everybody at once. With the press of a button, you just write your email in there and press send, and it will send to all 1,000 at once, rather than you have to send one by one. So you need an autoresponder system. Okay, you need an autoresponder system, and I will show you how to get that as well. That's very important. That's a fundamental part of the infrastructure, of the internet marketing infrastructure you need. You need a capture page, a sales page, you need an autoresponder system, okay, and that's very, very, very important. That's fundamental. The second thing is this: you need to be able to maximize your profits. Okay, now there's different ways to get people to buy. Okay, one of the things that get people to buy is to offer things at a reduced rate, or offer an inexpensive product so that people can try it easily. Okay, so you can offer, instead of trying to offer a product for $1,000, you can offer a product for like $10. Okay, an information product for $10. Most people don't mind just whipping out the credit card for an inexpensive product. Do you see what I mean? And that also gets them in the buying mood. Okay, but if you just, as soon as they come through the capture page, you leave through the capture page door, and then you take them to the sales page and you hit them with a $1,000 product, a lot of people do a U-turn. It depends on the product, it depends on the market and the reason why they're there. But the best ways to get people purchasing from you and getting them comfortable doing business with you is to offer them a cheap, I shouldn't use the word cheap, an inexpensive product. Well, let's say $10 or so, $7, $5. Usually the average is around $7, $7 to $10 is average. Okay, and that will, people don't mind paying for that, and they find it's good value. And what happens when they purchase that, also even before they read it, you can then offer them a second product. So once they make the purchase of that, let's just write I'm going to write $7. Catch sales page 2. Right, let's say $47. So once they have purchased the $7 product, the system, the way the system's connected and weaved together, it can be programmed to automatically redirect them to another product which is more expensive, $47 for example. Could be $47, $100, okay, automatically. So as soon as this happens on screen automatically, so when somebody, even if somebody comes into the sales system, into your, we call this whole thing a sales funnel. Okay, by the way, it's a sales funnel. Alright, sales funnel. That's just our terminology. It's a sales sequence of different web pages that people go to. So sales page 2, as you can see, it's the second page. Now another word for it is upsell. So once they bought the product, the $7 product, we can upsell them to a second product. Okay, and the thing is, a percentage will actually buy. So let's say, for example, if they're coming through the capture page, 1,000 people coming through the capture page, you might get 5% to 10% buying the $7 product. Let's say if 10%, I'm going to use round numbers, let's say 10% buy the $7 product. Of those 10% who buy the $7 product, about 30% will buy this product as soon as they're redirected. So if you didn't have anything to redirect them to, you just left money on the table. This is Internet Marketing 101. It's not really 101, to be honest, 102. Okay, and then there are people that can actually, after you redirect them to that product, you've got 30% buying. So out of 1,000 people, 10% buying the $7 product. That's 100. 30% of that 100 buying the $47 product. That is what's that? It's about 30 people, let's just say, out of that 100. That's a lot of money. You can do the maths. I'm not going to do the maths. You take a calculator and calculate 100 times 7. That's 700. Then 30 times. Let me get my calculator. I'm doing this totally off screen. Here's my calculator here. I could do this on screen if I wanted to, but I would prefer to do it like this. So 30 times 47, 1,400. Okay, so really you've made double your money. You would have made 700 from the people who bought this product, because 100 people bought that, and the 30 people who bought this product, you make $1,410. Okay, that is a total of $2,110. Not bad, not bad. So this technique has been used a lot, and it's effective, and you need to put this in place if you want to make money online. But some of you are probably asking, well, how can I build this? I don't know how to HTML code and JavaScript and autoresponders and build and capture pages. Yeah, it does take some time to learn how to do, okay, but it's worth it. Or, and I'll tell you one thing before I go further, some people who have built more advanced sales funnels, remember this is called a sales funnel, and but you know, the autoresponder, even if they buy the $7 product, I just want to point out, they buy the $7 product, but they don't buy the $47, you can use your autoresponder. Where's the autoresponder? Oh, there it is. The autoresponder to email them, to bring them back, to remind them, because you've got 100 people, customers, who bought this inexpensive product here. You can email them to buy, to remind them, and some of them could come back later and buy the $47 product. Okay, so that's great. Now the third step. I'm going to just say is to upsell them again. 200 plus up to 5,000. Have to excuse the bad writing. Okay. Some people have more sophisticated sales funnels that then take them to another set of products that offer them. Now these products have to be of value. You don't just put any old rubbish there and say buy it for $200. Nobody's going to listen to you. If the product complements the first product and it helps them get certain things faster or more efficient, or takes them to another level, and the people see value in it, they will buy it. Okay, if they see a real good strong reason to buy it, and it's presented properly, and it is a product that is proven, people will buy it. But if you don't have it for sale, you're not going to make the sales. Probably another 30% who buy this will buy this, that could be some great money. This, by the way, is meant to be from 200. Where is it? 200 to 5,000. It depends on what you're selling. Okay, but imagine having a sales system that worked like this automatically. People came into the capture page. Okay, so you did some marketing and advertising online, and we showed you how to do some marketing and advertising online, whether it's free marketing or paid marketing or a combination of both, and that attracted people to your website, and 30%, 40% of them filled in the names and email addresses, and they on your capture page, and they redirected to your sales page. Get my fingers ready. They redirected to your sales page, and 10% of them bought your inexpensive product, introductory product. Okay, and that all happened. This could all happen while you're sleeping. Okay, because you don't have to redirect them manually. This is done automatically once it's set up. Once you learn how to set something like this up, and before you faint and think, oh, I'll never learn how to set this up, don't worry about it. We've got a great solution for you. Then after that, they are then redirected. Those who purchase this, the $7, are redirected to the sales page 2 where they buy the $47 product, and then they're redirected to sales page 3. I put sales page 2 here. Sorry about that. Let's okay. So sales page 3. Okay, another upsell. Okay, which would be another product, could be anywhere, or a combination of different products, can be anywhere from 200 to 5,000. You know, it depends on what you're marketing, and that put money. And because they're digital products, you'd be talking about earning anywhere from, you know, well, 70, 80, 100% commissions. What if there was a system you can put together like this? Many internet marketers have built systems like this. They've created their own products. Here's another problem. You have to learn how to create your own products. Well, maybe you're going to, when I say create products, maybe you're going to develop a course. Maybe you're good at something, and you actually record it on video and make, you know, 7 classes, 7 videos, and you package it up, and that's what you're going to sell. And maybe you have a more advanced course that you record. Now that takes a lot of time and effort to record these courses or write ebooks, and maybe you have more advanced. Now many of you might be saying, well, I don't have any courses that in my head that I can offer. Okay, yeah, it's fine. But this is the system that people have used to make millions online for years. Now what if I told you there was a system already set up for you? It's already set up for you with all of this in place. Okay, all you have to do is all you have to do is actually plug in the autoresponder, and the autoresponder is very easy. There's a video tutorial to teach you how to. So you can plug in the autoresponder in 3 clicks. Okay, well, 4 clicks maybe. Plug in the autoresponder, and then it's all ready to go. You can even plug in traffic, what we call website visitors, in front, and it can all be ready to go and start making for you immediately, within 24 or 48 hours. All this set up for you. So the product was already made for you. Excellent products. They're updated at a regular basis. They're digital products, and also you can get, for most of the products, you can get 100% commission. You can get 70, 80, 100% commission. In fact, you could make up to 4,820. I think it's 22. What if you can make up to 4,000, anywhere from $200 to $4,820 commission, from a system that can be set up for you? Well, it's already set up for you. The products are already there, and you make up to this kind of commission. Well, that's what we actually have. All right? And that's what I want to give you access to. Okay. What I want you to do to learn how this system can work for you. Okay. And the great thing, how lucky you are. You don't actually have to set up all of this yourself. Okay. You're very lucky. You don't have to set it up yourself. But click the link below. Okay. By the way, that's not the cost. Click the link below, and you get access to a system that can give you that's per sale, by the way, that can give you a system like this, even a bit more advanced. You know, my scruffy writing looks a lot better than this, but you don't actually have to be technical. You don't have to know how to make products. You don't have to know how to write sales psychology. Everything done for you is in place right now. People actually using it. In fact, last year people made over $65 million with this. A lot of people made over a total of $65 million were paid out to people using this exact system. So it's already working. It's not a question of if it works. It's the question of whether you want it to work for you. Okay, so that's what, you know, I wanted to show. You know, there are ways to make money online. There are easy ways and hard ways. The hard way is to do it yourself, and a lot of people have done it themselves and made money. But why do it yourself when it can be done for you? We have a system that's done for you, and plus on top of that, there's lots and lots of free training for you to learn to become even better. So you can even learn. You can earn while you learn. While you're learning to become sophisticated, you can be earning as well. And if you don't want to be sophisticated, don't worry, just because it's set up for you anyway. So what I want you to do is, anyways, click the, hope you like my little demonstration. There's my cover. Okay. Hope you like my little demonstration. Okay. What I want you to do is click the link below and get access, find out more. Okay. Maybe it will take you to a video or something. Just click the link below, take the next step. Find out how you can get yourself an exact system like this that is ready for you, put it to use, and start making money for yourself online. Okay, lots of people are doing it, why not you? Okay, so hope you like my little presentation. This has been Henry Smith from My 21K Formula signing out, and I shall speak to you soon. Okay, so take action, and I'll see you on the inside. Click the link below, get started.